Just curious to try some here. I got these inline dessicant dryers that are all saturated and have turned pink. And when they're fresh and new or have been dried out, they're blue. That's kind of hard to see. Easier to tell in person. But I heard somebody talking about that they, like me, were fighting with moisture in the airlines, and they bought a refrigerated dryer, and it actually dried out their dessicant beads. And so I thankfully didn't buy it. I got it for the best price of all, free 99. But I have got a little Ingersoll Rand refrigerated dryer here that I've got these dessicant deals hooked up into, and I'm just blowing a little bit of air through it, and I'll let that run for a little while and come back and see what it looks like. Well, so I'll be damned, check that out. It's about an hour later. I left this running while I ran to the store. And sure as shit, those are nice and blue again. And so here, this one here is brand new out of the box. Haven't taken the little plugs out of it yet, but yeah, that is cool. Now, granted, what this means is that the moisture that was in these filters, they are filters, they do actually have a little sintered bronze deal in the back of it, so I guess they are technically filters. But this now means that the moisture that was in the dessicant beads has now blown out the end here, so that wouldn't be appropriate for something super critical, but for me and my purposes and what I do, I have this thing for my plasma cutter and just to be nicer to air tools and painting and that kind of thing. I'm extremely happy to see the way this thing is working. Like I said, I got it for free 99, which is the best price of all, and it came out of a industrial building where it had run I'm sure for several decades straight. It was extremely dirty in here when I got it, because I'm sure that it has a fuck ton of runtime on it. But it's obviously working great and doing its thing. It's got the little water trap over in the corner over there by the connections. It had all this crap soldered onto it, and I just added the little fittings on it so I could just plug my air hose into it. Need to get this thing mounted into my shop here once I clean it up a little bit more, and I'll make another video about this, kind of explaining more about how it works and what have you. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice to see that even, this one that has had God knows how much use on it, and like I said, the little water trap deal there is fucked up and missing some parts. It's still working extremely well and doing a fantastic job of spitting out nice and dry air. Ooh, it's even cold too, which, imagine that. It's almost like that's why they call it a refrigerated dryer.